Happy Thanksgiving, you all, and welcome back to the Movie Geek channel with another video. And today, I'll be reviewing John Hughes' Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, starring Steve Martin and John Candy. This film is about a man played by Steve Martin, off his business trip, but he needs to go back to his home before Thanksgiving. Therefore, John Candy character came to the rescue. Bad things happen and comedy ensues. This is a film that is a staple to watch on Thanksgiving Day, no matter what. And from the start, you're in for the ride because you know what's gonna happen after that. Because this is one of the rewatchable films, and it is rewatchable because this film is so good. It is so good. Just because of the dynamic duo that is John Candy and Steve Martin. It just works. There's two different personalities and characters, but the journey that they gone through trying to get home for Thanksgiving, it's just so much fun to watch. It's like a fun, enjoyable body cop situation, like a body trip, road trip situation that bad things happen to them all the time trying to get home. This is a heartwarming film at the same time that it does bring me a big smile on my face that it's just so funny. John Candy in this movie, he's just trying to help him. Steve Martin, he's trying to help Steve Martin character, but Steve Martin doesn't like him. Therefore, you got a very unique pair that plays out really well with the comedy in this movie. There's so many great moments that you just cannot help it to smile, and it gives you a big smile in my face that, well, they're going through a lot of things going on in this movie that they're just trying to go home, back home to Thanksgiving to their family. And John Hughes, as a director, as a writer as well, he's a perfect writer to write great character that can be fleshed out and has his own unique voices that it's just so wonderful to watch on the screen because John Hughes is really good at that, creating wonderful characters that can be fleshed out. What more can I say? The performance by Steve Martin and John Candy, they're delightful to watch on the big screen. They're so good at its best, and just the dynamic duo, the banter, the interaction, it works. The chemistry works because not only the fact that they're both different, but they're trying to cooperate to go home, and this is a perfect chemistry, right there, like from the start. And honestly, this is the best Thanksgiving film ever made. Not Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special, but Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Because in the end of the film, there's so many great quiet moments. Just Steve Martin character and John Candy character just talking to each other as human beings. Because in the end of the story, they're both trying to get home. They just want to have escape, just go home to their family, to their loved ones. But there's something tragic about that when John Candy character revealed that he's alone. Spoiler alert. Too late. I don't care. This is a review. This is my thoughts. This is my opinion. But it's a beautiful, beautiful ending to it because they're just trying to go home. I mean, Steve Martin character, he just got done with his business trip. He's trying to go home to see his family, and alongside with John Candy, but in the end of the movie, there's so much respect to each other as a family man that they both are. And John Candy, he balanced that with comedy yet dramatic scene really well that you feel for them. You feel for Steve Martin because you're rooting for him trying to get home, but at the same time, what is he doing alone with John Candy? John Candy's character, when you see him on the screen, there's something going on with him that's more than just him helping him trying to get home, because these are human beings, not characters, human beings with heart. This film has so much heart and life that it had a great message that be grateful that your family and you're going home to your family that I am in right now, and Thanksgiving is upon us, that I'm grateful that I'm with my dad and my mom and my grandma and my brothers here rather being in San Antonio. But this is a beautiful movie with great message, great story, great characters, excuse me right there, and it's just a beautiful story that it's a must rewatch every Thanksgiving, no matter what, because it is great. And one of my favorite scenes is the ending of the film, that when Steve Martin finally arrived from his home, and John Candy just sit on the bench by himself, alone, and you just feel for that. You feel like you want to hug John Candy character because what is going on in his life that felt down. And I just want to hug him, like I just want to hug him. And John Candy is just a wonderful actor that he can use. He knows how to use comedy and dramatic scenes together really well in the film. Because John Candy is so hilarious, but at the same time, he's a great dramatic actor. But you just don't see it because we know him as a comedic actor from Uncle Buck to Home Alone. He's just a great actor that in this movie you felt for him in the end of the movie. And not a single moment that every time in the end of the movie, when close to 2 minutes in the end of the movie, you just bring a big smile on my face. You feel satisfied and refreshed at the same time. Planes and Trains and Automobiles is a perfect storytelling used to tell a story of a character journey trying to go home. It's this very simple story, but yet felt big because and exciting and funny and dramatic at the same time. Yet this film makes it a perfect heartwarming film. And I give this movie a 10 out of 10. This is one of the best John Hughes films by far. I mean, there's other great films like The Breakfast Club. It's one of the high regards John Hughes film, but Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is just wonderful, and I highly recommend for the people who watch this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Happy Thanksgiving. Take care. See ya.